What is up, guys? So today we're gonna review this video. Police officer who tased man at gas station, and the video is called "A Police Officer Tactic Being Used Under Fire." So I heard something about it, never saw the video, and here we are watching it for the first time with y'all. So if you like the video, please comment down below what you want to see. If you want my videos, you want me to react, because I feel like when I have no original content that I normally do, I'm gonna start doing these to make it fit in the content of my channel. So yeah. Did it freeze? Yeah, I did. Hold on.
U.S. Fish and Wildlife, one of their officers is under scrutiny after he deployed a taser on a man at a gas station.
The now viral incident set the fuse on fire and burned a Mojave Valley man. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum continues his coverage.
Josh Logan is a retired Chandler police officer and co-founder of Guardian Training and Consulting. He's reviewing cell phone video we obtained, capturing the moment a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service officer uses a taser on Clarence Coyle.
You're going to go to jail. All I'm asking for is your license right now to identify what am I being arrested for. You are not cooperating. We're having committed a misdemeanor? A misdemeanor. Well, it's a $10.
So what stands out to you right off the bat?
You saw how he dropped and a fire started. I'm kind of wondering, like, if he had body footage, how did that start? I'm thinking maybe he had started pumping gas, dropped him on the ground, the pump skidded, and made a spark, and that's how it did. But it's crazy how that happened.
The subject is not clenching his fists or appears to do any kind of active aggression.
A spokesperson for Fish and Wildlife says the taser deployment is under review, but declined further comment. Now we've obtained new witness video from July 16th that reveals a wider angle.
That I was going to die. Believe it or not, and it went to straight up instinct to stop, drop, and roll.
20 minutes earlier, Coyle says the officer accused him of trespassing at the Havasu National Wildlife Refuge. Coyle says he left the area, eventually pulling into this gas station on the Fort Mojave Indian Reservation, where he was confronted by the officer for his ID. The officer, whose name tag reads P. Nielsen, deploys the less lethal weapon just feet away from Coyle, right next to a gas pump.
Okay, so my understanding is, when someone has a gun out, you draw your gun, and you say, "Drop the weapon. I will shoot. I will shoot." They shoot you. You shoot first. Okay. 2. I understand when you have something less lethal, like a knife, or maybe you're charging at them with like aggression. That's when you want to tase, right? He wasn't technically doing anything. He was just explaining. It was what like. He wanted an explanation of why he was getting arrested, why they needed to get his ID out, and everything. So I don't even understand why the taser was being used. I didn't get that. But that's out of my like headspace. But I will say what conspired after is crazy. Look, y'all see the damn fire after he tased him. He probably, since you saw him charge up, like automatically stand up, he probably fell on the fire, started rolling, and then put the cop on the ground.
Logan says there were other options.
The severity of the crime is low. The threat to officers or public, I would say, is low, and the threat to potentially escalate or de-escalate is medium to low at that point.
Is there any de-escalation tactic that's being used that you see?
Well, de-escalation is a word that we use in use of force training. Understand that de-escalation can go up and down. Right, it's a fluid situation.
Fish and Wildlife Service is under the U.S. Department of Interior. Policy on the use of electronic control devices clearly states that they should not be used if a subject is believed to be contaminated by or near flammable or explosive material.
Yeah, because all I need electrical force, or like a spark, start a fire. Like that could have gone so more worse. But I don't know. I just thinking the worst if that happened.
materials.
I see this a lot where we're rushing a situation that doesn't need to be rushed. Obviously, this is the value of hindsight. If this individual didn't catch on fire, would it have been as a big of a report? Maybe not.
That is true. That's true. It was a little incident, but since a fire came out of it and he almost caught on fire, well, he did. It.
But the fact remains is
He's talking over it. But I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm on fire, I'm burning. He's like, get on the ground. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. I would too. I'd be like, dude, I just got on fire. Leave me alone. I'm chopped. You know?
That moment was time on your side. Could you have used other resources?
Another incident involving a taser at a gas station happened in Florida back in 2022. Deputies followed Gian Barreto after he popped a wheelie following a memorial ride. As he filled up his motorcycle, a deputy deployed a taser, igniting a fire that left Barreto with third-degree.
Another fire incident. Y'all learn!
Burns across 75% of his body.
The jury took 6 hours, pretty much right on the nose in their deliberations. This was in no way.
That tells you. No taser, near catch.
A clear-cut decision for them.
In 2024, Deputy David Crawford was acquitted by a jury of any criminal negligence. Barreto is now suing the Osceola County Sheriff's Office.
What?
As for federal taser use, it's been under scrutiny before. In 2023, the Inspector General of the Department of Interior found that DOI was using outdated policy. His report reveals supervisors at bureaus like Fish and Wildlife were not thoroughly reviewing incident reports, and officers did not consistently test tasers before shifts. The OIG said bureaus provided inconsistent and incomplete taser recertification training. Several recommendations were made, and FWS tells us their policy is current. After reviewing this incident, Logan says improvements aren't just necessary for one federal agency.
So I would say as a whole, law enforcement as a whole needs more training, period.
I'm Justin Lum for Fox 10 Investigates.
That is true. I think you need to, I feel like you have a lot of training with guns, and you have one incident where you get tased, right? To know how it feels like, right? I feel like they need to have a segment in your training, like the whole process of you becoming a cop, of the ins and outs of a taser, the voltage, the how to use it, not how to use it, where to use it, not where to use it, because you just saw another incident. Like this is the recent that I'm reviewing, but you did see another incident that happened back in the day, and that was more serious because the dude literally caught on fire and he had some burns. This one kind of did, because I'm pretty sure he yelled because he was all like in shock too, wiping himself down. But the other one looked more severe. What I'm saying is, we need as a whole. Like I'm in the deaf industry. I'm not a cop, but I think cops as a whole need to learn that don't use tasers around pumps, because for some reason that's starting fires, and that's crazy that that you gotta have 2 videos to have that happen. Like you can't just have one, see it, learn it, and don't do it again. Because if history or reports are repeating itself, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. That's just me. I don't know. I just think that, like he said, more training to be done, and it should have went a different route instead of paging the guy who was just questioning why he was getting arrested. So, but hopefully you enjoyed the video much as I did, because this is a learning experience for anybody who's an officer or I guess a civilian, because you never know, you might get stopped at the pump, and when that happens, just listen to them, because you don't want to get tased. So that being said, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Peace and SWAT out.